Nana Addo Akufo-Addo was born and raised in the Gamami of Accra Central in the Nima area of Accra. His father's residence, Betty House at Kolewagon in Accra, was effectively the headquarters of the country's first political party, the United Gold Coast Convention, the UGCC, after it was formed at Salt Pond on 4th August 1947. His childhood was filled with sounds and sights of his homeland, learning first at the government boys' school and then at Ruwe Rose School. He went to the United Kingdom for his secondary education, studying at Lansing College. He came back to Ghana in 1964, began attending the University of Ghana, graduating with a bachelor's degree in economics in 1967. Yearning for a deeper understanding of justice and fairness led him back to the UK, where he immersed himself in the world of law. He was called to the bar in England and later in Ghana, embarking on a legal career that spanned continents. He worked in the heart of Paris for the renowned law firm Kodat Brothers before returning to Ghana to join the chamber of UV Campbell. But Akufo-Addo's life wasn't confined to legal pursuits only. His family's legacy and influence was deeply rooted in Ghana's fight for independence and in him as well. His father, a ceremonial president, his great-uncle, the nationalist J.B. Dankwa, and his uncle, William Oforiatta, all played significant roles in shaping the nation's destiny. This legacy fueled Akufo-Addo's own political activism. He became a prominent figure in the People's Movement for Freedom and Justice, the PMFJ, a group that challenged the military government of Rawlings at the time. When the new Patriotic Party emerged, he joined their ranks and served as a member of parliament for Ebuakwa constituency and was elected 3 times between 1996 and 2008. His dedication was further recognized when he was appointed Attorney General and Minister of Justice under President John Kufuor. He later assumed the role of Foreign Minister, becoming the voice of Ghana on the international stage. Akufo-Addo's path to leadership was paved with a deep commitment to democratic ideas and fight against injustice. His early political activism began with the People's Movement for Freedom and Justice, where he served as a general secretary. The People's Movement for Freedom and Justice political party spearheaded the No campaign in the Unigov referendum of 1978, a decisive stand against the military government's attempt to establish one-party state. His dedication to democratic principles continued with the Dankwa Busia Memorial Club, which he chaired in 1991. He traveled tirelessly across Ghana, establishing branches of the club, fostering a network of supporters that would later form the foundation of the new Patriotic Party, the MPP. Akufo-Addo's organizational skills were further evident when he became the first national organizer of the MPP in 1992, playing a pivotal role in shaping the party's early stages. Later that year, he took on the responsibility of campaign manager for Professor Albert Edubuahene, the party's first presidential candidate. His commitment to social justice found another outlet in 1995 when he led the powerful Komi-Preko demonstration organized by the Alliance of Change, the AFC, against the economic hardship of the Rawlings era. The demonstration, a testament to his courage and conviction, brought attention to the plight of the people and fueled the demand for change.
Has been implementing are policies that do not find favor with the general mass of our people, and that the mass of the people of this country have been systematically impoverished during the period of Rawlings' rule.
Throughout his career, he consistently championed the idea of democracy, justice, and social equity, paving the way for his sustained ascent to the presidency of Ghana. Akufo-Addo's journey to the presidency was marked by a series of close calls, victories, and the never-giving up spirit. In 1998, he first sought the presidential candidacy of the MPP, facing off against John Agyekum Kufuor, who ultimately won the nomination. However, Akufo-Addo remained a steadfast supporter, becoming Kufuor's chief campaigner in the 2000 election, a campaign that led to Kufuor's historic victory and inauguration as president of Ghana. Akufo-Addo, in recognition of his dedication, was appointed the first Attorney General and Minister for Justice in Kufuor's era. In 2007, driven by his own aspirations for leadership and to walk in his father's footsteps, Akufo-Addo resigned from the Kufuor's government to seek the NPP's presidential nomination for the 2008 election. Competing against a field of 16 candidates, he emerged victorious in the second round, securing the party's nomination after receiving an unanimous endorsement. The 2008 presidential race was a tough contest, with Akufo-Addo receiving more votes than Professor Atamios of the NDC in the first round. Though not enough for an outright victory, the runoff resulted in Mills' victory. Akufo-Addo sought the presidency once again in 2012, facing off against John Mahama, the NDC's candidate. The election was fiercely contested and ultimately decided by a narrow 5-4 Supreme Court decision in favor of Mahama. In 2014, Akufo-Addo announced his decision to run for the presidency for the third time, securing a resounding victory in the NPP's presidential primary, winning 94.35% of the votes against 7 competitors. That same year, he served as the chair of the Commonwealth Observer Mission for the South African election. Akufo-Addo's journey as a lawyer began in the heart of Paris, where he spent 5 years at the renowned international law firm Kodat Brothers. This experience not only exposed him to the intricacies of global corporate transactions, but also made him fluent in French. Returning to his homeland in 1975, he joined the esteemed chambers of UV Campbell, eager to contribute to the legal landscape of Ghana. His entrepreneurial spirit led him to co-found the law firm Akufo-Addo, Prempeh & Co. in 1979, which flourished into one of the most important legal institutions in Ghana. Akufo-Addo's mentorship nurtured some of Ghana's most exceptional legal minds, including Sophia Akufu, Justice of the Supreme Court, Joyce Darkon, Daniel Afari-Yeboah, and Philip Addison. To name a few, he created a legacy that extends beyond his own legal achievement, fostering a generation of brilliant legal professionals. Like his great-uncle, J.B. Dankwa, a revered figure in Ghanaian politics, Akufo-Addo used his legal platform to champion human rights, the rule of law, justice, freedom, and democracy. He was known for his unwavering commitment to the less fortunate, providing pro bono legal assistance to those in need. He fought tirelessly for the rights and liberties of all Ghanaians, successfully tackling critical constitutional cases that safeguarded judicial independence, the right to peaceful demonstration, and equal access to state-owned media for all political parties. He is widely considered one of the most important and brilliant legal advocates in Ghanaian history. Akufo-Addo's influence extended beyond the courtroom, shaping various aspects of the Ghanaian society. He served on the boards and committees of numerous organizations, making his mark on the political, legal, commercial, and social landscape. He was the first chairperson of DHL Ghana Limited, a testament to his business acumen, and he also chaired Kansec Communications Company Limited, publishers of the Statesman, showcasing his interest in media and communication. His dedication to human rights were evident in his role as the first chairperson of the Ghana Committee on Human and People's Rights. He further contributed to Ghana's technological advancement by working with Millicom, a US company, to introduce mobile telephone to the nation, a move that revolutionized communication within the country. Akufo-Addo's story is one of a man who not only excelled in his legal profession, but also used his knowledge and influence to shape various aspects of the Ghanaian society, leaving a lasting impact on its political, economic, and social landscape. To me, he is my best president, right after Professor John Evans Atamos.
Open society in which every individual has the opportunity to make of himself or herself what he can. I have to begin by thanking